virtually a couple weeks ago, and it's nice to see you guys in person. I'm very excited to be here. And I all got your thank you notes from the 6th and 8th grade classes. 6th and 8th period.
6th and 8th period. Yeah.
And I thought they were so sweet. So thank you so much. Can everybody hear me? Yes, no, maybe? Yes. Okay. I don't want to shout at you. Who's excited they got out of the first and second period? Yeah. All right.
Who wants
I'll
to
make
pass
it for a
me
while.
the hands?
Okay, so today we're going to talk about plastic, as you could already tell from the video that Jared Mann so wonderfully narrated. But I'm going to talk about basically how I got involved in plastic pollution, how I got started in the world of marine biology, and then sort of tying in what you guys are talking about with ecology and what we can do to sort of make this planet a little cleaner. It's not all hopeless, so don't worry. Don't scare. So just for an overview, we're going to talk about some really cool things, some adventures I've had, and then we're going to go into less cool things, plastic, why it's bad, and we'll bring it back on a positive note by ending on how we can sort of problem solve and figure our way out of this mess. Because we got ourselves in, so we have to get ourselves out. So some of you already know that I spent some time in Hawaii. For the rest of you that have not seen me yet, I just come back from spending 4 months out on Midway in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and after that I was on a big island of Hawaii doing some duck research work. It was all very fun, exciting, and I learned a lot, and I sort of extended story. And then, mid-morning one day, probably our third weekend, the boat stopped, and our captain came flying up out of the below decks, and he was freaking out, and we were all like, what's going on? And it turns out we had gotten stuck in a net. And so what happens in the fishing world is that fishermen will be fishing, doing their thing, and a net either gets blown off their boat, or they cut it loose because it's broken and they don't want it, so they just discard it at sea. And it's in the middle of the ocean, so nobody can regulate this. So there's this net floating, and it's called a ghost net, and all it does is it floats through the ocean, and it continues to fish, because, you know, if you're a small fish and it's a huge net, you can't get out of the way, and you get caught in it. Well, what ended up happening was that we got caught in it. And this is our propeller underneath the boat, and that's a net, and as you can clearly see, it's stuck. We're stuck. And so we had to basically problem solve our way out of it, and ended up having 2 of our researchers on board. They had to scuba dive underneath it in the middle of the ocean. So the ocean in the middle of the Pacific is probably more than 5 miles deep. And this boat is sort of just, bobbing along, but it's a big boat. It's 134 feet. So I was terrified, and I couldn't even imagine how scared these guys were. So they had to dive over the edge, under the boat, cut it loose. And, it's scary being in the middle of the ocean and realizing that you might be stuck. Like a helicopter can't just come out and get us, or a plane can't just fly out and haul us up. So that was very, very, very scary. And that was the moment I was like, this is pretty messed up. Yummy, delicious things. What we see on Midway is not really what you would think. This is what we see. Consumer plastic. And when I say consumer plastic, what I'm talking about when I talk about plastic pollution is consumer, the things we all know and use. Bottles, bottle caps, forks, spoons, all those disposable things that you use and then you sort of throw away. And I'm sure, we've all done it. We've all used straws, you go to a restaurant, you use a fork. I'm sure your cafeteria probably has some sort of disposable whatever. So, this is what we ended up seeing on Midway. And it's kind of crazy because you're walking along and you see a cap that says Coca-Cola on it. And you're in the middle of nowhere. Like, you are literally thousands of miles from anywhere, And you're seeing stuff you recognize. Forks, caps. I have a whole ton of stuff up here that you guys can check out after the presentation. This white cap on the bottom is an Old Spice cap. that bird is filled with plastic. Filled. So obviously it was, decomposed, broke down, kind of gross. And the plastic just kind of spreads out. But if you think about it, all that plastic was in its stomach and just sitting there, not going away, not being digested, and it died. And we don't know how it died. It probably died of starvation, because if your stomach was full of plastic, you'd be like, oh, I'm full, I can't eat another bite. But if you're not really full, you just feel full. And it's this fake sense of fullness that basically kills them because they think they're full and they starve to death. So this bird had its whole body cavity was just full of plastic. And the bottom left and the top right photos are just examples of what they will regurgitate sometimes, right before they fledge, just to sort of shed excess weight. It's sort of like an owl pellet. You guys ever seen owl pellets? Yeah, it's called a bolus in the albatross world. And the bottom left photo, does anybody take a guess what that blue stuff is? Anybody? Yeah, that's a plastic bag. Actually, it's probably a couple, or a really big one. I can't actually remember. But it's a plastic bag and a bird. And on the top right, you can see bottle caps, things that you recognize. Most of them had rating on it that I could read from Asia. But, you see a cap and you know that came from juice or soda or water or something, So, that was kind of weird, just to be walking along and seeing our trash. And then it got really weird, even weirder, if you can imagine. Me and my friend, my other volunteer, we got kind of crazy midsummer, and we were doing a bunch of deep dives summers just to see what we could find. Because we had heard about this plastic problem in albatross. We were like, well, is it really true? Like, what's going on? So we did. And we found that it's not only true, it's a lot worse than we thought. The first one we did, after a while, we found 660 pieces of plastic in one bird. All that on that tray came out of one bird. One bird. And then, right before Liz, my friend, left, she found a bird and she sorted everything out, made it all look nice. And it's really pretty, but there was over 700 pieces of plastic in this bird. And, 15 or so of those pieces were bottle caps that are that big. I can't imagine eating that much stuff in your stomach that's not going away. Can you imagine? Because I can't. That would hurt. That would really, really hurt. And these birds are eating it. And some of the pieces, I think what was stranger for us was that they were not only caps, things that you recognize, but these big pieces like this. This was in a bird. Can you imagine swallowing that? Exactly. How do you eat it? I don't even know. These birds eat it somehow. I don't know what it is. That's sort of the problem with this. The birds eating plastic is that they're eating things. We don't know what they are. We don't know what's on it or in it. And we don't even know how they do it. But they do it. And so it's no wonder that they're dying, because if I ate that, I'd probably think I ate a meal. But it's gross.
We may do a fundraiser with it. I'll explain that when you got the science class. All right, first winner. You can just stand up so you know who you are.
Jessica? Tachi.
Jessica, where is Jessica? There she is. All right. Yep. Sequoia. Good round. All right, Sequoia. Third winner.
Stephanie Cipher? Grace? Ice sugar.
Four more to go. Four more.
Richard Keating. Maria Bravo.
Maria. Stand up, Maria. There. Down to two. Down to two.
Jason Nicola.
Last prize of the day.
Stephanie Racino.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Things that you recognize. But at this point, when you see them, they're just a handful of fragments that are really colorful, but you don't know what they are. You don't know where they came from. So, when you talk about plastic, any plastic really, not even a single use, there is no such thing as a way or disposable, because at this point in our history, people and plastic, we haven't figured out a way to get rid of it without hurting someone or something else. So what can we do? It's like, what can we do? We just sit back and do nothing because it's too hard to recycle or it's too hard to do whatever. But that's just sort of apathetic, and we don't really want to do that because we're better than that. So I think that one thing that's really easy and that we all like to do, we all like to shop. We all like to buy stuff. That's sort of what we do as a society. And while I don't think that we can buy our way out of anything, you can vote with your dollars. You know, there's these companies that exist that make stuff that better our society, and they try to make our world a better place. Because we want our world to be good for us, and not only us, but for everybody that comes after us. And so these companies are doing really awesome things. You know, they make glass straws, they make reusable bags, like not just grocery bags like you all think of, but they make reusable sandwich bags. Isn't that crazy? I think that's so cool. There's a company that makes lip balm, chapstick, in a cardboard tube, paper tube, that you can just toss in your compost pile or recycle after you're done with it, instead of having a plastic tube that you can't do anything with when you're done with it. Companies turn it, yogurt cups, you know, yogurt, Chobani, Stonyfield, all those, they turn it into toothbrushes. So it's not just about recycling, because you can recycle, which is great. And recycling is so easy, so easy. You just put it in a blue bin, and there it is. And you take it to your recycling center, or even better, you take it out to your driveway and someone else takes it away for you. It's kind of hands-free. All you have to do is put it there, and it's not that involved. But what I really want to end on, I think, is that we need to sort of rethink what we know as plastic and the 3 R's. We all know the 3 R's, right? You know those from like grade school: reduce, reuse, recycle. But I'm proposing we add another R to the beginning or the end, whatever you want, and that's to rethink plastic. Rethink why we use it for the things we do, and maybe there's another way we can do things. You know, maybe we can. Why do plastic straws need to exist? You know, why do I need to use them? Do I need to use them? Do I need to take this plastic bag to the store just because it's there, or can I just carry out the 5 things that I brought? You know. So, just taking a second and thinking about what you're using is the first step, because as soon as you realize this stuff is our trash, these are bottle caps. You know, you've seen these. You've opened a Coke, you've opened a bottle of juice, and you see a cap. And this stuff is ending up in the middle of nowhere. Nowhere. There are no people to have brought this stuff in. So we are the reason it exists. And so we really, really, really need to rethink just why do we need it, and if not, what else can we do? body of water, and the problem is not just in the ocean, it's everywhere. If you go and look on the streets sometime, just take a look around, and you'll see trash. Bags in the trees, someone dropped a Starbucks cup in the parking lot of the store. I see it all the time. So it's not even just about the ocean anymore, because we've created this problem that's everywhere. And so we have to sort of remember what we love and why we love the environment, because we like to visit these places, and I don't think I would want to visit a beach or a lake that was covered in trash. And I don't think you guys would either. That's not fun. That doesn't sound like a good vacation to me. So if we love the environment, we should take care of it, think about it. And so that's sort of my task to you guys, is to just sort of think about it before you do something, and think about why you're using plastic, and maybe think about what else you could be doing instead of using plastic. That's it. That's all I have.
Yes, sir. Begin of the class. A little piece of paper with your names. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So. We're gonna first off, not raffle, but we'll give a prize away. If you were on the Skyping, remember the little duck bands they were talking about? You want to pick up
So I have the duck bands that I showed you guys. They really are little, aren't they? They're tiny. And I have 7 of them. We are gonna.
You just put them around the leg of
Yep.
the duck, so you can track. It's like a tracking device. And they're
So you
different
can-
colors.
Yep.
They're different numbers,
So
different letters.
you put them around the duck leg, and then one day you let them go, and then like a week later or something, you go back and see if it's still the same spot, and you know who it is because you're like, oh, that's a yellow 5. I remember banning him, and that's how we ID our ducks on Midway, and that's what you do for. We do that for seabird banding. We do all sorts of that with different color bands and different sizes, but these are ones specifically for laser ducks. They're called poultry bands, if anybody's curious.
So if you do win one, you can make it into a what? What do you think?
A necklace.
Necklace. You make it into a necklace. A little string, a little leather band, or something.
Yeah.
Make it into a necklace.
I wouldn't suggest trying to unwind them though, because if you try to unwind them flat, they'll crack.
Yeah. Break up.
So just be kind of careful when you handle them, because they are plastic, and we know plastic kind of breaks easily.
So to be fair, Ryan doesn't really know many of you. She's just gonna dig in the box just to show you I read all the questions and stuff yesterday, like I said. And some of you, I didn't mention before, but a lot of kids mentioned going to the market using instead of plastic bags,
Yeah.
bring the bags. And you also, what is it? I think 5 cents off. If you bring your own bag,
Yeah.
5 cents per bag. You guys know that or no? If you use your own bags to the supermarket, you get 5 cents off your bill. It doesn't seem like a lot, but imagine all the grocery shopping you do in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. It can accumulate. All right, so first name, who gets a first duck band? Luca.
Luca.
Luca Hansen.
You get to No problem. Thank you.
Oh, you know.
Randy Davis.
I think Randy left, right? Randy left? Yeah.
Pick another.
Pick one for Randy.
Oh, okay.
Next winner. We have a lot of prizes. Your odds are good. Your odds are good today.
Adriana Vino.
Yep, come on, Adriana. Take a band. Take a band. Yes, there you go. No, we have more, relax. That's it.
All right. Lauren, real?
Yay, I actually won something! That's a first! That's like a first!
I never win
You won a
anything.
bingo, didn't you win a bingo?
My first time winning at everyone.
See? You know, it's starting to win it. You must-
I never win anything.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Madeline Conroy?
All right, one more duck band left. Last duck band, not last prize.
Kelly Carter?
Okay, next set. Here we go. We have a set, and Miss Cope uses these all the time. Remember if you're in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, the little utensil set you use, they sort of clip into one. Well, this is a bamboo utensil set with a pair of chopsticks, a little knife, fork, and spoon. They made it in bamboo, and it has a little clip. Guys, we have to go to 9/11, so we got to go through this. We have a little clip. You can clip it wherever, and you can start bringing it in the cafeteria. You can start bringing, instead of using the plastic utensils, you can bring this in.
They're awesome.
They're awesome. All right, so we have 3 of these to give away. Jesus Perez. Jesus here. There he is, Jesus. There you go, Zeus. Congrats. There you go, buddy. All right. Next winner.
Oh.
Jack Irwin.
What's your glasses there? Very good. You're welcome. All right, last utensil set. Digging deep.
Luke.
Sister. Luke Sister. All right, they call these little sidekicks, and all of the prizes that were given away, the money was donated by the PTSA. So they donated the money so we can buy these prizes for you guys. And these are little just, if you have snacks, yogurt covered raisins, or whatever you bring for snacks instead of the little plastic Tupperwares or plastic bags, you can just use these and put them in here and bring them home and wash them and reuse them. We have 2 of these. First winner.
Emily.
Emily Buckler. Oh.
Come on down.
All right, next winner.
Brenna.
Brianne.
Brianne.
I said Brianne. Let's go. Yeah, these are made out of paper, tree-friendly paper pencils. They're about the size of a golf pencil, and you can sharpen them with a regular sharpener, or on the bottom it has sandpaper. And you can just sharpen it with a sandpaper. There's only one of these, only one. A set of 8. Instead of 8, who's the winner of the pencils? Recyclable pencils.
Grace?
Grace shirt too.
She gets
So, remember how I was talking about reusable bags, and I was like, there's even more than just reusable shopping bags? We have reusable sandwich bags.
And I chose the green lizard just being science themed and stuff like that. Alright, so I have 4 of these to give away. 4 of these.
And these are our dishwasher safe. You can wash, hand wash them, whatever you want. They're awesome. I love them. I want one.